So you're a curious lover of science. What do you think of the efforts that Elon Musk is doing with space exploration, with electric vehicles, with autopilot, sort of getting into the space of autonomous vehicles, with boring under LA, and Neuralink trying to communicate brain machine interfaces, communicate between machines and human brains?
Well, it's really inspiring. I mean, look at the fandom that he's amassed. It's not common for someone like that to have such a following, and so
Engineering nerd.
so it's really exciting. But I also think that a lot of responsibility comes with that kind of power. So, like, if I met him, I would love to hear how he feels about the responsibility he has when there are people who are such a fan of your ideas and your dreams and share them so closely with you. You have a lot of power, and he didn't always have that. He wasn't born as Elon Musk. Well, he was, but he was named that later. But the point is that that I want to know the psychology of becoming a figure like him. Well, I don't even know how to phrase the question right, but it's a question about what do you do when your following, your fans become so, large that it's almost bigger than you.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you responsibly manage that? And maybe it doesn't worry him at all, and that's fine too. But I'd be really curious. And I think there are a lot of people that go through this when they realize, whoa, there are a lot of eyes on me. There are a lot of people who really take what I say very earnestly and take it to heart and will defend me. And that's that can be dangerous, and you have to be responsible with it.
Both in terms of impact on society and psychologically for the individual, just the burden psychologically on Elon.
Yeah. How does he think about that part of his persona?
Well, let me throw that right back at you, because in some ways you're just a funny guy that gotten a humongous following, a funny guy with a curiosity. You've got a huge following. How do you psychologically deal with the responsibility? In many ways, you have a reach in many ways bigger than Elon Musk. What is the burden that you feel in educating, being one of the biggest educators in the world, where everybody's listening to you, and actually everybody, most of the world that uses YouTube for educational material, trusts you as a source of good, strong scientific thinking?
It's a burden, and I try to approach it with a lot of humility and sharing. Like, I'm not out there doing a lot of scientific experiments. I am sharing the work of real scientists, and I'm celebrating their work and the way that they think and the power of curiosity. But I want to make it clear at all times that, like, look, we don't know all the answers, and I don't think we're ever going to reach a point where we're like, wow, and there you go. That's the universe. It's this equation. You plug in some conditions or whatever, and you do the math, and you know what's going to happen tomorrow. I don't think we're ever going to reach that point. But I think that there is a tendency to sometimes believe in science and become elitist and become, hard, when in reality it should humble you and make you feel smaller. I think there's something very beautiful about feeling very, very small and very weak, and to feel that you need other people. So I try to keep that in mind and say, look, thanks for watching. Vsauce I'm not Vsauce, you are. When I start the episodes, I say, hey, Vsauce, Michael here. Vsauce and Michael are actually a different thing in my mind. I don't know if that's always clear, but yeah, I have to approach it that way because it's not about me.
Yeah. So it's not even, you're not feeling the responsibility. You're just sort of plugging into this big thing that is scientific exploration of our reality. And you're a voice that represents a bunch, but you're just plugging into this big Vsauce ball that millions of others are plugged into.
Yeah, and I'm just hoping to encourage curiosity and responsible thinking and an embracement of doubt and being okay with that.